Oh my gosh. 5 minutes until Stray Kids, the Miroh come back. Oh my god. I think the last time I was this excited for a comeback was NCT 127 Simon Says, or the Wavy debut. I haven't had time to sit down and film a reaction video, and all the comebacks in between my Simon Says reaction and this was during my first term of school, so I was so busy and I didn't have time to be excited. But now it's holidays and I have time to be excited and I have time to film reactions, so I'm like dying because Stray Kids. So because I've never reacted to Stray Kids before on this channel, here's a brief backstory of me and my relationship with Stray Kids as a group. Basically, I knew of them before they debuted. I watched the whole Stray Kids survival program, but I only started standing them after District 9, which was their proper debut. But I knew of them like because I watched the show. And I remember being really impressed by Elevator, and I was like, oh my gosh, maybe I should stop standing. But I waited because I wanted to see, like, in terms of their music, if I would enjoy their music. And they just kept on releasing bop after bop after bop, and I was like, that's it, I'm standing. So I started standing during District 9 era, and I've been here ever since. My bias is Changbin, my bean. I remember I used to think, don't hate me on this because he's my bias now, but I used to be like, I didn't think he was that attractive, and I used to be like, who would bias him? He's not really that attractive. Well, look how the tables have turned. He is literally the most beautiful human being I've ever seen, and I love him so much. And like, he's so talented. Oh, okay. There's 2 more minutes. It is currently 4:58 p.m. in Central African time. Here in South Africa. When the clock strikes 5 o'clock, that will be midnight in Korea, and that means music video time. One thing about me is I'm really good at containing my emotions when I watch videos and music videos, and a lot of people say, oh, you must not be excited. Trust me, I'm very excited. I just keep it inside. Like, I watch it and I'm like, but on the inside, I'm dying. Yeah, so if I don't show them that much reaction, it's just me, but I can tell I'm really excited and I'm really jittery about it. And we have 1 minute. Okay. I watched all the teasers, every single one of them, because I could not help myself. I was with my really good friend, who's also a Stray Kids stan, when the second teaser dropped, and freaking when we saw Miroh in the center, and oh, I'm not excited. And I saw the video where JYP was with 3 Racha and they went through the songs and everything, and it was a emotional roller coaster for me because everything sounds really good and they were so nervous. Oh my gosh, it's 5 o'clock. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Stray Kids mini album, Miroh. He looks so good with red hair. So mean. That hairstyle on him, like, oh. Frick. I actually like Chris's hair. You can come at me. What? 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 City Jungle, you know. jumping. I get that. Oh my gosh. My baby. Yes. He looks so good. Yes, Felix. Yes? Oh my gosh, they look so good. That is terrifying. I'm afraid of heights. Oh, Miroh. You know what? No matter what, he is just beautiful. Like, he's... Yes, Jesus. I agree. I don't know what he's saying, but I agree. Yes. Yes, Stray Kids. Have you ever seen a man that beautiful? I don't think so. That's so adorable. Those masks in the background are terrifying. Is that it? The song is 4 minutes long, but it felt like 2 seconds. I need someone to explain that to me. How does that work? It happened. It just went by so quickly. I don't even think I took it all in. I think I was just like screaming the whole time, or like fangirling, and I didn't get to just like absorb it. Oh my gosh. Oh my god. Okay, so I'm gonna talk a bit before I watch it again. Oh my gosh. Changbin and Hyunjin in the beginning popped off like oh my gosh, and I can't believe it. And like with I Am You, it was I didn't like the song in the beginning because it wasn't much of like Stray Kids' style. I was so used to songs like Elevator and Beware or Grr or whatever it's called, and District 9, like that really hardcore sound for their title tracks, that when I Am You came out I was a bit shook because it was definitely more EDM, and I didn't like it that much at first, but obviously I grew to love it. It's like a really good song. And I've gotten used to their more like EDM-y kind of style, which is obviously what this leans towards a bit more. But I feel like this is a good mix between their EDM and their old, more hardcore style, which I really, really like. This is like a really good song. I've been replaying the teaser of the chorus ever since it came out with Miroh in the beginning and the like I can't breathe. Oh, I was this close to crying, but I didn't. That chorus part when he, like, the camera was really close to him, like the hair and the smile and just, oh, his eyes, and oh my goodness, oh my gosh, I actually can't believe, you know, they're just so talented. They are just so talented. Obviously 3 Ratchet produced this song, and you know, you can never, they never disappoint, you know. Chris, Jisung and Changbin, they're just so talented. and then you add all the members with dancing and their voices and their talent and their visuals. I can't believe it. And what I was saying in my reaction is, when you look at Hyunjin, I don't know, he's one of those people that are always attractive no matter what. Like, you know, there's some members that like aren't my bias, but there's some members like Hyunjin, and this is like in all groups in general, that are just so beautiful. Like, they aren't my bias. But of course, if you're attractive, you're freaking attractive. And Hyunjin is so hot. Like, no matter what, he's just so beautiful. Like, he's never, ever looks bad. And like, I'm not saying other members do look bad. It's just like, no matter what the situation, he always just is glowing. Obviously, he's really talented as well. I don't just love him for the looks, like, bruh. I'm just saying, like, in terms of his looks, he's just always gorgeous. I know, my goodness. I'm gonna watch that again, and I'm gonna pause this time to give some commentary, because so much happened. It was so quick. It just went by so quickly. I don't know. This introduction confuses me. Like, theories. I'm not good with the theories and everything, and it always really confuses me. So I'm probably gonna Google the theories after this, because I'm not smart enough to figure it out. Yes, I agree. Hyunjin in that hairstyle, yes. Miroh is also a perfect example of always looks beautiful, just like Hyunjin. He's speaking so softly. Miroh means maze, right? I think so. Yes. That hat doesn't match his outfit. That is a look. That, He looks so good. I love that. Yeah. Legs. Yes. He looks so good. He looks, the hair, the outfit. Pop off. That is, if that's not the best pre-chorus you've ever heard, who are you? You living under a rock. Yes. That lion thingy in the background. Oh, yes. You know, like, he can be as hot as he wants to be, but he'll always just be so adorable. Like, no matter what he does, he's just so adorable. I think this is his early lines. I'm afraid of heights. I really hope that is a set. I think it is, yeah. I'm loving these outfits, the styling. I love how the pre-choruses are raps because like normally they like really build up like slowly with like vocals and everything until it hits the point where it drops. But this is just using really fast-paced rapping to get you like really hype, and then all of a sudden the beat drop and you're like, yes, yes. Those masks are terrifying. I find it interesting that the song fades out at the end because normally I feel like they don't really do that often. It's also really interesting, there's no bridge. It's just, you know, intro, chorus, second verse, chorus, end. But even though there is no bridge, the song is really long. It's about like 4 minutes and the chorus is very extended. They have like 4 parts of the chorus. I'm gonna take for example this chorus in the beginning. Part 1 of the chorus. Second part. Then this. That's like, I wouldn't call it necessarily 4-part, it's more like 2-part, but each part is like divided into sub things, so it's like 1.1, 1.2, 2.1 and 2.2 kind of thing. But it's a pretty long chorus and I think that's why. And then straight after it is this whoa thing, which isn't necessarily like a verse, but it's more like a cool down. I don't know how to put it. I am not knowledgeable in these kind of terms. But you know what I mean. So I think maybe that's why it extends and why it doesn't need a bridge necessarily. My brain doesn't know what to think. It's kind of just mush at the moment. Also, there's that one scene where they're on a really tall building and I'm like really afraid of heights. And I really hope that wasn't real because then, that gives me like, my heartbeat like, doof, 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 like no, The more I look at the song, the more interesting it gets because it's the chorus and then it's the whoa, and that just kind of flows into like the next verse. And it flows into chants. It kind of just flows from first chorus straight into second chorus. So it's really confusing. The build of the song is really interesting because the more that I look at it, the more confused I'm getting because like it's got no format, which is actually amazing that they can make a song like this work even though it has no like built like structure. Like obviously it's got a chorus, right, and it's got like its intro and outro, but you know, in between is kind of just music. And the fact that they can make this like no skeleton song work so well it's wow, I'm actually so impressed. The build of the song is baffling me in every single way and I love it. I love it when I'm confused but intrigued. Like I'm not confused in a bad way, like I'm confused in a good way. So basically the build of the song is intro, some singing, the then the rap, then the chorus, then the oh 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 oh, that, and then singing along with the oh 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 oh, more rap, chorus, oh 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 oh, end. And I think the reason why is because I'm like confused is because that whoa oh 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 is like kind of everywhere, but it fits. I'm sorry, I'm like making no sense at the moment. I'm just so like mind blown. I love it so much. I love it so very much. I can't wait to hear the rest of the songs on the album. I'm especially excited for Boxer, Chronosaurus, I think it's pronounced, and the Victory song, Sunjunga. It's just they sound like, oh, this is gonna be such a good album. It really is just gonna be such a good album. Everyone, please go give my babies, my boys, the Rookie of the Year boys, some love. Go stream, I was gonna say, go stream their MV, go stream their song and stream the album. Go give them all the love they deserve. Tell them how talented they are and how amazing that they are, because they deserve it. They just work so hard, and I'm just so proud of them. Like, I'm forever going to be so proud of them. So yeah, please go give them so much love and support, and go watch the music video. I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.